Good morning everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome to another Goodie Box show here on Hunky Dory TV. My name is Natalie Eagleton. I'm going to be your host for this hour. Jess is joining us today. Good morning, Jess.
Good morning.
She's got snacks, she's ready, she's prepared. And over in the demonstration station, not prepared today because she doesn't know what's coming her way.
No.
It's the lovely Kat. Good morning, Kat.
Morning.
It's going to be a fun show today.
It is, yeah.
I love a little surprise crafting.
Yeah.
I like it when you're like,
Yeah.
what's coming?
I've got a little bit of prep for the first one, but the second two are definitely big surprises
She
to us
doesn't
all.
know what's happening. It's so exciting when this happens. But we have some sparkly new additions to today's show, up to 75% off our diamond sparkles. So stay tuned for those incredible deals, and we'll also be unboxing 2 of our Christmas goodie boxes. Before we get into the show though, as always, we need to go through the little T's and C's on our goodie boxes. They are only available for UK mainland customers. However, you can buy them now on Hobby Maker if you are overseas. You can order up to 4 boxes and we can guarantee that those boxes will be different, and due to that you can only order 4 boxes per order, but that doesn't mean that you can't put another order in of another 4 if you'd like to. And once they have been opened, they are non-returnable. There we go. But before we crack on, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. It is our super mega prize this week. It is our mega bundle. This is the second one we've done and it's a really good one. There's such a great mix in here. We have our Prism pearlescent powders. You have some of our Mylar template sheets. You're going to get our lightweight essential card block. We have our finger daubers. Love the sound that makes. We also have 2 sets of our brights and dark Prism craft markers. You're going to get your sentiments, you're going to get adorable scoreable, we're going to give you ink need bunting, and you're also going to get a fantastic topper set as well. £100 worth of amazing goodies. All you have to do is answer the following question: which is the largest object ever to be unboxed? Is it A, a caravan, B, a truck, or C, a plane? Like, share and comment with your chance to win, and we'll announce the winner on Friday's show. Okay, let's get straight to it. Let's have a look at what we have coming up on today's show. First off, we are starting off with the deal of the day. And it's a good one. Our Gemstone roll bundles should normally be £22.41, and you're going to get these fantastic bundles for just $9.99. There are so many different colours in here. There's 2 packs to choose from. We have our everyday essential colours, which you're going to get these fantastic rolls on. There is 11,124 gemstones included in here, and you've got a variety of different colours. You can see from the packaging here that in each one you've got like a monochromatic sort of tonal feel with different ones. You can chop into these, you can use them as whole 4 strips, you can use them as individual gemstones, but they are absolutely fantastic. And then we've also got for you our pearl gemstones. Now you are going to get 8 different gemstones in your pearl colours, and again $9.99 for this one, but again they work in exactly the same way. You've got a variety of different colours and they are perfect for using with all of your different cards, so make sure you are getting those in your baskets because they're a great addition for crafting with. Then we have our Shimmer gemstone bundle. Let me find it. There's so many different bundles that we have available for you and they are all super awesome. So your Shimmer gemstone bundle to start is this one here. It's that very subtle shiny touch. You've still got that kind of like glass feel to these ones, however they're not super shiny and sparkly, which means they just add that subtle bit of glitz and glam to your card. $9.99 if you want to get these, and you're going to get the 9 different colorways that we do within our gemstones. So you've got those sepia tones, you've got those crystals, you've got your gold and silver, your pink, your green, your blue, your purple, all included in those ones. 672 gemstones with that one. Then next up is our pearls. Now your pearls, you get a little bit more because you've got the 3 different sizes included within here. You've got the 3mm, the 5mm and the 7mm. 1080 gemstones in this set for $9.99. This is a great time to be stocking up on the gemstone packs that you love the most. For me, it would be the pearls and definitely the glitters, and they are my 2 favorite selections. But look how phenomenal these are. Each of them have their own place in your crafting as well. I think the pearls are very classic, so if you're doing sort of like very sophisticated cards, that's where you would bring out your pearl gemstones. Then we have, after your pearls, our Essentials Originals collections. These are the OG gemstones, and again you've got 960 gemstones in here. You get the 3 different sizes, so again you've got the 3mm, the 5mm and the 7mm, and we've got this in a variety of colours. You've got those Aurora Borealis, that absolutely dazzling gemstone there. Then you have your black and your crystals, an essential pack. You've got your gold and silvers included in this one. Then you've got all of your different purple tones, you've got your blues, you're going to get your browns, you've got your greens and you've got your pinks. Again, $9.99. Then we have a very special gold leaf collection. Now when we're talking about glitz and glam, this is fantastic. Using with your glimmer mist, using with your mica powders, your gold leaf, this is going to be perfect. These ones are just $5.98. We've got these in a selection of different colours, so we have your monochromes, you've got those whites through to your greys and your blacks. Then we have this nice green and blue selection. You've got sort of 2 different greens in there, then going on to your blues and then into more of those royal blues as well. We have a pinks and purple selection. You can see those little hints of gold leaf throughout. And then you've got your sort of sepia tones here with those nice different golds, yellows, going through to those brown tones. £5.98 for them. And then finishing off, because I've missed them out, and you can't miss out these bad boys, perfect for your Christmas cards, we have your incredible glitter bundle. In these ones you get your 3 and you get your 5mm, but look at how fun and festive these are. You've got your silver, you've got your gold, you've got your incredible monochromes there, so your greys and your blacks, you've got your purples, you've got your blues, your sepia tones, you've got your greens, and then you've got your pinks. All of those included, just $9.99. No matter what you are crafting for, no matter what your style of crafting, here at Hunky Dory we have a gemstone for you, that's for sure. Now when we're talking about gemstones, there is one very cool product that we do which is absolutely awesome, and it is our Dots to Diamonds papercraft pad. This should be £11.99. You are going to get this for £2.99 as part of our Black Friday deal if you want to grab your hands on this. It includes 48 sheets for £2.99. That is madness, and this is fantastically designed. It's kind of like a paint by numbers type of feel. So what you're going to get here is you're going to get images. You'll get images, some of them are text like this one, and you can see that you've got all of these sort of dot spacings on, which are perfectly designed to fit your gemstones. They're a little bit smaller, so you won't be able to see those when your gemstones are placed on them, but these are perfect. I mean, wedding cards and engagement cards, you get 4 of each design in here. You've got the key, so maybe it's a 25th birthday or a new home. We've got this beautiful wreath which I absolutely adore, perfect for using with lots of different colours, mixing and matching those designs. You've got the birthday cake, which is always super fun. You can do this in so many different colourways. Then you are going to get your balloons. You could also use these as like little flowers or dandelion clocks. You are going to receive, after that one, the champagne, which is really fun. This one can be cut out as well. You can also use these as guides. So we've done some images before, Kat, where we've layered on acetate
Yes.
And then use the designs in that way. That's really fun to give your cards a completely different look. You've got frames in here, so you could be fussy cutting this out, layering this on top of any of the other images that we've got in here. You've got the beautiful little teddy bear, which we can be using for new baby cards. You could be changing these up for lots of different colours. You've got the present, which is really cute, perfect for Christmas, perfect for birthdays, all of those celebratory occasions. You've got the little boat, which is super cute as well for all of those younger birthdays. And then our last image, I think, is your teacup, which is super cute, perfect for all of those get well soon cards. Obviously you can colour this because it is all on our fantastic Inkme cardstock, and then you can just finish it off by adding all of those fantastic gemstones in there. Just £2.99 if you want to get your hands on this, and the cards you can make are spectacular. We've got some great examples here. You've got your congratulations. I love the sort of monochrome with the sort of bubbles coming out of the top there. This one is the gorgeous wreath, so that's been cut out and then layered up on there. You've got the birthday cake as well, which is super fun in all of those pinks. Using a variety of different glitter gemstones on that one. Your pearls just make this one stand out so well, don't they? It's absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got that teddy as well, all cut out and placed in a really big 8x8 for a new baby card. There's loads and loads of ways in which you can use these, and we just think they're fantastic here. So Kat is going to show you exactly how you can make a card with this when you get these home.
Oh, she's going to try her best. So I have picked two different sheets. I have gone with my It's Your Day to Sparkle, Shimmer and Shine, and then I'm also going to bring in this one and hope that I can cut this out and kind of stick it over the frame, but we'll see where we get to. So this is how easy these are to use. I have gone in and I have picked out a selection of golds and browns and amber kind of gems across all the ranges.
Nice.
So I've got shimmer, I've got glitter, I've got my pearls, I've got my original, just lots and lots of different ones. And this just shows how they work so beautifully across the ranges. So then it's just about finding the right gem for the right size, and we're just going to start. And there is a little bit of wiggle room here. You don't have to necessarily stick 100%. So let's start with a nice soft brown pearl, and then we're still on a small one, so I'm going to go up to this shimmer gold here.
Also perfect to use with some of the other items that we've got coming up on the show, because maybe it's that you don't want to use all of your gemstones, but maybe you've got some glitters or sequins.
Absolutely. Well, that's what I'm thinking about doing with my frame. I'm thinking about actually colouring the dots.
Nice.
So you're not using too many of your gems and your pearls, even though they're on such a fabulous deal. This is the time to stock up on them for stuff like this. So we're just working our way around. So now we can move on to some bigger ones. And I'm just really mixing between all these tones. And I think the golds and the browns look absolutely stunning together. No, I don't want two shimmers in a row. See, this is where I start getting really OCD, and I like everything's got to be a little bit different each time. So you just make your way around all the letters, and already you can see the stunning effect this is going to give you. So a little few of my smaller ones, just bring them in as we're coming down, and just work your way all the way around. And when you're done, you should end up with something that looks a little bit like this. So you can just see, takes a little bit of time, but to be fair, I say that I've literally done this while Natalie was speaking at the beginning of the show, so it doesn't take that much time.
I love the colours you've used. It kind of looks like a little leopard print design.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? So bring that further up to the camera just so you can see.
Really cool.
And I love being able to mix and match them. So now I'm going to be really brave, and I'm going to go in with my scissors and just try and cut a nice kind of shape out around this now. So I'm just going to follow the edge of the wording, be as smooth as I can. Don't worry if it starts to buckle a little bit back on you, you can sort that out after. if you wanted to go around with a pencil line first, just to give yourself a little bit of a guide. But as we're in a crazy mood today, I am going to just freehand this. And always take just a little bit more. Leave a little bit more space than you want to, because you can always go back in and cut away.
That's true.
But you can't go back and add. So always leave a nice little chunky bit. And then if there's not something that you're not happy with, you can go back and cut in a little bit more. But you could be adding your inks to these. You can be colouring onto them. Like I said, I've just kind of come into this morning, so we've go in with what is achievable in the time.
Oh, it would be quite nice, wouldn't it, with like a little halo of maybe like a coffee bean ink pad.
Ooh,
or
lovely.
There's so many different things you can do with this.
But like I said, it's remembering that you can cut into the sheets as well.
Yeah,
you can die cut into
poppers
them.
from them.
Yeah.
Different shapes.
Yeah, you could just go in with your nesting dies and create some basic shapes and stuff. It's amazing. So we'll take that to there, and then I'll see how I'm feeling about it all. I think that is pretty okay, considering I've got the time. Sometimes if I've got one to hand and there's a few of your little things that you're not quite happy with, you can go in with like an emery board, a nail file or something like that.
Yeah.
Just neaten things off. But we are okay there. So that is going to be my main topper. And I think I am in the end just going to sit it across the back here. So let me grab some of my yellows. I'll see if I've got a couple of grey browny shades as well, just to bring that all in. And we're just, as quickly as I can, I'm just going to colour these dots to get that kind of same effect. Again, nothing too careful or precise, just randomly picking them out.
I would never have thought of doing this, but it's a fantastic way of being to add more, be able to add more colour to not just like the background, but also the dots. Because I wouldn't have thought of doing it in this way.
And then I'm not going to have time to do it today, but if you go in with a white gel pen and just put that little reflection in there, you're going to be able to make them look a little bit more realistic as well. We will carry on. I'm sorry, it's not the most interesting demo. You're just watching me colour in dots, but
it's going to look super, super cool when it's all finished.
So let's go with this brownie one and just work our way around again. Because what you could go over with like now, like your glossy accents or something like that as well, just to make them those faux little dots if you wanted. There's lots of different ways you can use them. And we'll just keep working our way around. Ooh, I'll need some brown on this side as well. We need something fun to talk about while I'm colouring this.
I know, we're just looking at all of the messages about people getting their goodie boxes and what they found in their goodie boxes. Answers, I think my star might have been the craft wreath kit, as I'd liked it but I couldn't justify getting it. So how fantastic is that you're getting some of these in your goodie boxes, you're getting some things that you really, really wanted.
Yeah.
But you thought, no, it's okay, I'll wait. And then surprise, surprise, they've come in your goodie boxes. How many people got their goodie boxes yesterday and just had to open the goodie boxes?
I know, I don't think I'd be able to wait. I'd be carefully peeling it open and trying to make it look like it hadn't been touched.
This is starting to look really cool now, and now you're adding all those colours in, and they match so perfectly with the colours that you've chosen with your gemstones.
It's hunky-dory, it's what we do, isn't it?
It's true.
It's
always a match. Anita got her order yesterday, her goodie boxes, along with loads of other things that she'd ordered. The perfect time to treat yourself.
And like I said, it doesn't take much to completely take out that grayscale. Where am I up to? I think I've got one colour left to go in, so I'm just...
Anita said she opened hers and she got the Christmas cracker die set. That is a good one.
It amazes me with our Goodie boxes, unlike some other companies across all walks of life out there, that you get our premium products. I mean, because all our products are premium, but we don't just put in anything that we're like trying to get rid of. You get stuff that is current and relevant.
I mean, yesterday we had that printed Christmas Perfect Verses pad.
Oh my gosh.
That literally was like maybe two months old. It's crazy, isn't it? There's been some fantastic dies as well.
Dies are fab, aren't they? Because they're just so much value straight away. Right, last one. I think I've got them all, pretty much. And then just to add a little bit of colour around the edge, I quite like this gold mustardy colour. I've got a scrap piece of paper. I'll just use this card blank for the time being. I won't waste it, I'll use the outside for this card. But if we just add a bit of colour to the edge here.
This is going to bring it all together.
Just to make it pop.
It's looking good, Kat.
Well, it's not my finest work ever, but considering... But this is what these products do, that you can make cards very simply. Just bringing these things together.
It looks cool.
I mean, I would be tempted in real life to use like the... what they called? The rolls? And fill in the middle. And create a background there with the rolls and then put that over the top. But no time for that today. Come on.
You could also fussy cut out that middle bit and then, like you say, put your shimmer rolls on the back of your card blank.
Yes.
And then have that on foam pad, so it's like a little bit of a little bit more dimension.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many things you could do.
There are. It's so much fun just to play with and experiment. But even when you're experimenting, I bet the things that you make, you're going to be able to use afterwards.
100%. Rachel said that edge really brings the card to life, Kat. I think it's true, isn't it? It brings all of those colours together, makes everything work, and it's such a fantastic technique as well to create like fake matte layers, especially with products where you know it's quite bulky. So these ones where you've got all of those gemstones on, they're a little bit bulky, so it works really, really nicely.
We haven't got any ink pads knocking about, have we?
I don't think so.
No,
what colours do you want? I can go and get some.
Like I was thinking maybe the honey or the mustard.
My big case is under my... Oh, what's Jess got? Honey or a mustard?
I just think it'd really make it
I've got...
Or a brown, something. Anything that you think will work, I'll put you.
Oh, bless me. Will this one work?
Well, let's do it. Let's just go in. I don't think there's any juice left in it.
We've got a velvet fawn. Do you want this one?
Let's do that. Yeah, that's very similar. So, just to give it a little bit of pop. I'm just gonna lightly edge this. Just bring it to life. Just so it's going to stand out a little bit from that background, just going around the edges. This is what I love about crafting, is just where it can take you. It's a journey. It's just about, there we go. See, just that tiny little bit just makes it
tiny little
out
touch.
So much more. That over the frame, and there we go. Very simple, But you've got all your gems doing the hard work for you.
It's awesome. Absolutely incredible. Such a fantastic way of utilising all of those different gemstone colours as well. And it's, I think it was Myra that said it's really nice to see that different style of colour being used, something that we don't often use a lot together, but it looks fantastic, doesn't it? Right, let's have a look at the second part of our show. But before we do, have you heard that we are giving away £500 worth of goodies? Absolutely huge. Are you ready for this? Because it will blow your minds. We've got so much included in this little collection. You're going to get inserts, we've got kits, you've got deluxe craft pads, we've got topper sets, moonstone dies, you've got a whopper topper pad. There's your fantastic storage in here. We've got premier craft tools, you've got your craft mat, more of your Halloween crafting, quick cards, duo design paper pads. We've got so much included in this kit. One person is going to win this on Friday, which is super awesome. If you want to be that person though, all you have to do is head over to our website, go onto the hub, and then you can enter the competition on there to be in with a chance of winning that on Friday's show. And it's such an awesome prize. Anyone would be so lucky to be getting all of that incredible craftiness. Right, let's have a look at the other bits and pieces. First of all, we're starting off with our Shimmer card. Now this is a mega good prize, mega good deal, sorry. It's a deal of a prize, that's what it is. It's just silly. You get 10 sheets in every pack of this. It's now £1.99. £1.99.
I love this stuff.
I know. It's absolutely incredible. It's our non-shed shimmer card. We've got it in a variety of different colours. This is our purple lavender. You've got that beautiful shimmer in black as well. You can get it in our ruby red, in our sapphire blue. We've got it in that jade green. Then you have your emerald green. We have the fantastic gold in here, and you can also grab your hands on some of our silver. £1.99. Have a look on the website because this has been one of our awesome Black Friday deals. So have a look at what colours are still available and pick yours because this is awesome. And we know at Christmas you want to add all that shimmer and shine, so definitely grab your hands on this because it is a whopping deal. £1.99 per pack. There's 10 sheets in a pack. This works with card making, it works with your electronic die cutting machines, with your normal dies. If you've got your stays on, you can stamp on here as well.
Yes.
We very often with your silver coloured this as well, so if you're wanting like a shimmer card, it doesn't match the colour of your set that you're doing, then you can get our alcohol mark and then actually colour over it, and it works perfectly as well. So that's a little tip for you there. Grab your hands on those. But then we also have to go alongside these that are the same price, £1.99, our shimmer rolls. Now these are awesome because they are adhesive backed on here, and you get so much included. You get approximately a meter's worth of shimmer paper. So you get that fantastic shimmer and shine, but it is on a self-adhesive backed paper. So think of all of your Moonstone minis, all of those little sentiments, then this is perfect for using through your die cutting machine. 1 meter of each colour in that adhesive backed paper, £1.99. And again, all of the properties of your shimmer card. It's non-shed, it's absolutely fabulous. Don't miss out on that one. Right, we need to get to the good bit of the show. Let's unbox our next goodie box. I'm going to pop this over here. So we've got loads of space for doing this. I've loved unboxing these goodie boxes. There's so much variety in them as well, isn't there? Are you ready for this one though? Our goodie boxes are absolutely fantastic. You are going to get a minimum of £80 worth of fantastic goodies in here, but you are not paying that. You're paying £30. I think in the first sort of like 3 items of yesterday's, your £30 was already covered. We were done with that one. Okay.
So is this what I'm demoing from?
Yeah.
So pay attention.
Pay attention,
Pay
Kat.
attention.
Pay attention. I've also, sillily enough, opened this backwards. So, backwards, upside down, which means we're starting off with the creme de la creme of the box. Are you ready for this? Because you are getting the full Frosty and Friends topper collection. That there is already £19.99.
Wow.
That is phenomenal. So you're going to get the full Frosty and Friends topper collection, 8 toppers, 8 printed cardstock, 8 foil cardstock. We've then got your matching adorable scoreable 24 sheets. Your £30 is already covered. Everything else in here is absolutely free now. We've got your Miri die cut snowflakes. Love the colours in this one, absolutely beautiful. I'm sure you got like 300 snowflakes in that pack. Then we have some decollage for you, a few decollage sets.
You get you don't even get one sheet, you get
three different decollage sets
so
in that
6
one.
Different decollage.
Oh, Winter Wishes acetate. This is gorgeous. I mean, that acetate is $11.99. Trim me insert pad. Trim me insert pad. These are absolutely amazing. You've got the fantastic words on one side, and then you've got that incredible grid so you can cut them down to perfection. These are our brand new ones as well. We launched these I want to say in like September time. Brand new Christmas 3 pads.
And they're a product we struggle to keep in stock as well.
I know.
It's not as if it's
shaped card blanks. Shaped card blanks. You've got 5 of those fantastic snowflake shapes, and then Kat, your absolute favourite craft card. Craft Book of Sentiments. This is incredible. 650 beautiful craft and white cards. These are your tags for your presents sorted. You add these to a little bit of ribbon. If they've not got a hole, then you can use your screw hole anywhere punch. You are done. Absolutely incredible. Of course, you're going to get your voucher code as well to use next month, included in that. But wow, that's a good box.
It is a very good
There's
box.
some awesome things in here.
You've not done me dirty with this one.
Do you want me to just throw you the whole pack?
Do it.
Oh my god, let me put it in the box and then you've got somewhere to keep it. Oh, what are you going to do?
Well, we've got to play with that topper set, haven't we?
There's so much goodness included in there.
Right, let's see. So, we've got to go topper set. But maybe, I know it's silver, isn't it like holographic foiling on here? But maybe I can incorporate some of those snowflakes as well. We'll take out the...
You got your trimmy insert pack. Oh, it's gold though.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have used that one.
Right. So I did a quick delve down to the stash at the side of me here when I saw it was Frosty and Friends, and I've picked out a piece of the rainbow Miri
nice.
To match that holographic foiling that we've got on there as close as possible. So let's open this up and get some ideas. I mean, I could just steal one off the inspiration sheet, but we'll try and be a little bit more creative. But I'll keep that close by just in case I have a complete mind blank. Oh, see, this is where you catch me at my worst, because what I want to do is organise all this now so I know where I'm going. Help me, help me, help me. It's too much choice.
Which topper are you going to use?
I don't know, that's what I'm thinking.
Although, does it depend on the cardstock for you sometimes?
Yeah, I think I really like this one with the deer.
I do like that one, it's very cute.
I like that dark. So, then, let's go. It's finding my matching cardstock. I think it's got a little tartan jacket on, and I'm going to presume, there we go. Stunning. Right, come on brain, let's go. Oh, I don't know what to do. Choices. Stick with something you know, don't try and think outside the box. Let's do a nice, maybe a twisted easel. Well, we've got those triangle shapes on there.
What size twisted easel?
think I'm going to go 6 by 6. What kind of size is this element at the bottom here? Yeah, I can do 6 by 6. So while we've got that in, let's chop this down. So this is going to be my base. I'm going to come 3 notches under the 6. Right, 3 notches under the 6 for that one. We'll keep that for our twisted bit at the top, and then we're going to cut 6 by 6 for our base. I might need to get another piece of rainbow mirror in a minute. So I will scooch down. I'm going to get myself a 6 by 6 card, which is that, and let me see if I can find another piece of mirror straight to hand as if it was meant to be. So let's just give this a good burnish down, and then we are going to take this and we're just going to fold it in half. You can pre-score it if you want, but I just like to do this so I can get my lines all lined up with the edge. Gently crease it into place, and then when you're happy, just go over with your tool. I just want to double check that when I pop this down, that's not going to go. It's just, yeah, I think we'll go in that direction. And then I've got to figure out my awkward triangle at the top. I do have a rule for doing it, but remembering when I'm trying to think of other million things is always fun.
Catherine said this is one of the best goodie boxes I have seen. There's so many awesome things in there.
So I'm going to cut another square to 6 by 6 of the rainbow mirror, and then I'm just going to put this on the diagonal, line the 2 points up in the track line and cut that. And then the trick comes to when you're cutting this piece here. So again, this is going to work perfectly. So because we're cutting a triangle mat and layer rather than a square mat and layer, you need to use half again of whatever your come down measurement is.
Okay.
So for me this time, you know, I usually leave 3 notches.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take another 1.5 notches, and that's going to allow for that extra line that we've got where the triangle
Makes
is.
sense.
So if you were doing 1/4 inch, you'd come down 6 notches, another 2 again.
Yeah.
So there's my 3, 4.5. I'll just trim it down in both directions, and then when we cut the triangle, hopefully
You'll have that automatic,
yeah,
beautiful layer.
and then we'll do exactly the same. Put your
See,
2
I
points on.
always struggle to do this. I cut it to the same size, then I cut it in half, and then I trim off the edges.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always work out. See?
There
Absolutely perfect.
we go. It took a lot of time and many failed attempts to figure it out. But it's the same again whenever you're adding an extra line. If you've just got like 2 sides or a 4-sided shape, just do your normal. If you're adding any extra lines in, so like when I cut, you'd see me cut into my cardstock and things like that.
Yeah.
You always add an extra half for the amount of lines that you're using. So we pop that on there and give that a couple of seconds to dry while I stick my base on.
Such a perfect shape for this style of cardstock as well, when you've got that beautiful like edge with the corner borders. It really works.
I think that's what spoke to me with it, that it just highlights that kind of detail. So we just pop that on the bottom. I'm just going to give that a couple of more seconds to dry just while I pop this out. Don't move that too far because we're going to reuse some of them obviously to make our stoppers and pop some sentiments on. But I know this one I'm definitely going to want to use.
It's always super fun to see the process of like brains working.
As long as that process, that them days when I'm like, I don't know what to do, never kicks on when I'm on air, then
No.
I think the pressure though, knowing you've got to do something, is what helps. Maybe that's what I should do when I'm sat struggling. Put a camera on myself.
Just film yourself.
Line that up on there. So now it's just about being careful where we put our glue or our foam pads when we're doing this. So you can always mark, just get a pencil and put it down. But I know it's got to be this side now.
Just a little L.
Yeah. A few little thin strips around the side.
I wonder if anyone's crafting already with their goodie box stuff. Let us know. Were you someone that instantly wanted to get all of the stuff out and just craft straight away? Have you made anything with your goodie boxes? It would be so interesting to have a look at that. Viv says it's probably a stupid question, but what do you mean when you say extra lines?
So if you add it, like when you do mat and layers, so you imagine it as your 4 sides around the edge.
Square.
Your square. If you're bringing in, so when I find this works whenever I'm doing a triangle, that's when I do that line as well. If I was doing this 6x6 piece at the bottom, but I wanted to cut into it and add more shapes.
Oh yes.
You know, when I do that technique.
Yeah, that looks really cool when you do that.
Yeah. If we've got time, I'll show you after this demo, if that's all right, with that spare piece of cardstock.
Let's do it.
If you were wanting to do that, because it's much easier to show than try and explain, as always, as these things are. So I'm going to put my foam pads directly on this piece here. So we know they're going to be covered.
Anne has asked when we're going to close/stop deliveries for Christmas. I'm sure in the next couple of days there will be a post going out on social media about that. I don't want to say something that's not right, but I would suggest that if you are doing a next day order, so you're paying for that to come next day, I would say that that's probably going to be no later than Thursday. I can't remember what that date is though. But we'll ask the question, we'll find out, we'll let you know before the end of the show hopefully, and if we don't have the answer to the question by then we'll make sure that there's a post put on social media out so you know soon, Anne. But it's normally sort of towards the last week that we guarantee it will definitely get to you by Christmas Day, and that is if you are paying for that next day delivery.
So I've just popped that sentiment on there, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, and we've got the one with the sentiment here for a special friend. So I think if we bring that back down into this bottom corner, and I like working, twice I've gone to try and put these on upside down today, and I think I saw before, right at the top here.
Oh, you're going to use some of those ABs?
Yes. Oh, that's a good way to say it.
Perfect match.
Let's just add a few. I'm going to do a little corner detail just to pick up on those lovely corner elements that we've got up there. So just a little bit in that bottom corner to finish it off. And there we go.
It's awesome. It looks so good with that sort of mirror on as well.
Just brings it all together, and like you said, all those triangle details echo each other.
It's a perfect style to use with that cardstock. It's awesome. Thank you, Kat.
So should I just show you quickly the thingy details? So I've got this other piece of cardstock here. I was going to have some snowflakes, wasn't I, but I forgot. So let's just do this again. So let me take this down. We'll do something really simple. What have I got left here to use? I'll do 5x5, and then it's really easy. So we were doing a normal mat and layer of 5 inches by 5 inches. But what we wanted to do was cut our cardstock into a few different pieces. So let's do, so normally I would come 3 notches under.
Yeah.
But then I'm going to come another notch and a half in both directions. And then when I cut into this, so I'm just going to do a really funky pattern. I'm not even going to measure this out, so we'll cut a little bit from that side, and then we're going to cut once into here, because we've done it the same in both directions. So that's one extra line horizontally and one vertically cut into the cardstock there. So then when we layer it back on, we're going to have that even matten layer all the way around, hopefully, with those gaps in the middle.
It's such a clever technique that you do, but like you say, it's something that can be quite tricksy to work out, but I think you've just made it so simple.
So this should mean, don't defy me now.
Because if you think, like with your triangle card, if you cut your measurements to like under 3 notches under, then you would have a matten layer for the sides, but that long strip on your triangle, you wouldn't have that matten layer.
Yeah.
So you taking that 1.5 inches off it is giving you that extra space, which is what you're creating here with this panel design. It's so clever.
So I hope this is makes a little bit more sense for you. So we just add in, and these are what I would call my extra lines, these bits in the middle. So we've just got one extra line coming down there, and then one going across. We've
sort
just
of like
put
when you're creating like a grid or a pattern.
Absolutely.
With your cardstock onto your mirror.
Yeah. So for each
if you were doing like 3 strips.
Yeah.
Just
so that time you'd double it again, so you'd add another 3. Because if you were doing 3 lines, you'd have to add another half if you had 2 lines going across.
Okay. It does make sense.
Yes.
It makes
so for each panel,
sense.
For each 2 panels, you add half a thing. So, yeah. So if I was to cut this in half again, I'd take away another 1.5 inches.
It makes sense. It does make sense. Susan said, "Thanks, Kat. I think I'm going to try it now." There you go. It just shows how you can be, as long as the maths is there, you can get things very, very cool looking in your cards. So next up we have some fantastic deals on our Diamond Sparkles glitters and sequins. You can now get a pack of our glitters and sequins for £5.99. Each pack comes with 12 little jars in. You have all of your blues and greens here. We have our gorgeous, this one is our glitter holographic. This one's my favourite because you've got all of that little sort of like Aurora Borealis inside all of the different colours you've got on there. We've got our Christmas selection, so you're going to get all of your Christmas glitters, and then you've got your pots of stars down here. You've got your holographic gold, silver and your mixed ones. Then we also have your sequin assortment. So we've got lots of different colours in here. You've got your gold, silver, black, white, violet, you've got your blue, your turquoise, your green, your red, your pink, your purple, and then you've got your AB as well included in that one. We have your essentials, which has all of your snow colours at the bottom, and then we also have your pinks and purples. So no matter what Diamond Sparkles you want to choose, there is something for everyone in this selection. Just £5.99. That's a huge saving there. 60% on those packs individually, but we know what everyone's here for. You want to see another box being opened, so let's get to that. This is going to be a super fun surprise. I'm opening it the right way around this time, so we're not spoiling the fun. Let's pop this open. So I'm going to grab, oh, that one opened very nicely. Let's open that up. Get rid of the packaging. We don't need that. You've got your little voucher again. We've got some tape for you in this one. Oh my god, I love this stamp. Our Porcelain Portrait stamp. That one where all of the dogs make up the Christmas tree.
Can I do that? And we can stay here till 4 o'clock while I colour it in.
Yeah, let's do it. Absolutely awesome, awesome stamp. We have your little book of Christmas that's included in here. You've got this absolutely gorgeous paper pad, this all wrapped up in festive foil. This paper pad is my Christmas dream. I love that wood grain one we had on yesterday, but the patterns in here are so luxurious. I absolutely love it. We have decollage for you, a full set. You're going to get the cardstock and the base layer in that one. You've got some contemporary Christmas in here. You've got the gorgeous Frosty Friends in this one as well. We've got Christmas quick cards, Snowy Christmas, so you can instantly make 6 cards with this. You've got the card blank, you've got all of the bits and pieces ready to go. You just need your envelopes. Oh, this would work really nicely with those snowflakes you just got. Yes. Look at this, our Christmas pattern pack. And then the showstopper for this collection is our Christmas Village Elegance, with all of those fantastic die cut layers for you to be able to make some fantastic scenes together in your cards. This one is a very, I mean, this already goes with this absolutely perfectly. It is a match made in heaven. This is a good box, people. Lots of papercraft in this one, but lots of good papercraft stuff coming your way in here. Kat, do you have any ideas? Because I don't think you do.
Let's have a look.
I mean, that stamp's awesome. Your little
yeah,
book
but I've not got the time to.
is awesome. Let's go. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Okay. I am unfortunately going to discard the stamp because we've just not got
While we're
time.
while you're looking through what you want to demo. The Christmas elves here at Hunky Dory have got in touch about the postage. So for standard Royal Mail post, the latest you can get that is the 18th of December, and then next day post is Wednesday the 20th of December. So if you're wanting to order something last minute, then make sure it's done next day by Wednesday the 20th of December to guarantee it's going to be with you by Christmas.
Right.
Oh, you go with that one.
This is the top elements, isn't it? But I'm sure I saw at the beginning we had that. Would that kind of work?
That looks good.
Oh, I don't know. Let's just go and see what we can do. Right.
My brain is working.
My brain. Let me get some gold foil. We're going to need some gold.
Was there any colours in that second box from the Adorable Squirrel that would work? Do you know your Frosty and Friends one?
Yeah. Oh, am I allowed to mix and match?
Let's go for it.
I didn't know that.
Let's go for it.
I mean, there's the gold foil. That might come in useful. Didn't know I was allowed to mix and match. No, there's no door. Oh, in the thingy. Right, I'll pull that out up here. No, I don't think there is really. No, don't worry. We will make it work. Let's go. Right. I'm just going to start cutting this down and hoping for the
Go for it.
Hoping for the best. So let's cut this down 5 inches, and we'll do 10 inches. We'll put some score lines in, something diorama-esque based. So I'm going to score 1 inch on each side. We might still be here at 4 o'clock by this rate. Well, I've made my mind up. That was 1 inch. So I'll take that another inch. There. And then the same on the other side. So we're scoring 1 inch and 2 inches on each side. she says. Right, let's fold this in. I feel like I'm going to cry.
Why are you going to cry for?
I don't know. I don't actually know what I'm doing. Right, so if we do a panel, just going to make sure. I know it's not the world's best match in the world, but that is not far off,
I think that's going to look really cool.
So let's do, so this section will be 5 by, I've taken 2 inches. Come on brain, 5 by 6. So we'll go 3 notches under the 6 and 3 notches under the 5 for a panel at the back.
Oh, I like that. That looks so luxurious. Oh, that is good, Kat.
And then let's do this on the inside. So we know that's 1 inch, so I'm going to come 3 notches under the inch there. No idea what length it is. My brain is going a million miles an hour. And again, 3 notches under the 5. 3 notches under the 5. And I'm going to worry about those front pieces in a bit because I think I'm going to add some acetate on there. So let's just, I'm going to go with tape because, to be fair, that's what we got in the box.
True.
So, even though this wasn't the one, but just to give myself, I feel like while I'm rushing I might make a bit of a mess with my thing, but now I can't find the edge. I'm just going to cry. So when I'm using tape, I do like to put it directly onto my mirror, making sure I'm leaving enough space at the edge so it's not going to be seen.
Is there a reason why you put it on the mirror?
I just find it gives me more wiggle room. I think if it's on the back of your paper, you can't see it, so you don't know where you are placing it down. Once it's stuck. Whereas with this technique, I can now go in and make sure that I'm happy with the placement on 3 sides. And usually if you've got it right on 3 sides,
It's going to be right on the 4th.
It's going to be right on the 4th. So you can then just layer it over and pop it down. It's just what works for me. If it doesn't work for you, that's absolutely fine. We've all got to find our own way of doing these things. So I'm thinking now, this is going to be, it's not going to be a full diorama, it's just going to be kind of like a half one, just with the acetate on the front, and then we'll pop some of those cute little houses and stuff on. If I can find any of my tools that I've hidden.
Mandy on YouTube says, every box you have opened this week has something I'm hoping for with mine, so fingers crossed.
So then we just do exactly the same with these strips.
People are getting excited. Karen says, my box is arriving in the next hour. I cannot wait. Loads of people sat patiently waiting to get their boxes home.
I bet. So what have we got in here?
Claire as well.
Right,
she said,
I'm thinking we've got some like
we've got all sorts in there.
Christmas
Claire
lights
says,
and things.
I just opened my box and I got the Christmas Village Elegance collection. I'm so happy as I couldn't get it at the time of the launch. Got all of those scenes, those town scenes, those cityscapes. The Christmas trees.
The Christmas, maybe keep the Christmas trees out. I think I'm going to stick with this lovely like rich burgundy colour. The one I want is going to be the very last one, isn't it? And definitely keep the houses. I'm sure there was something with Christmas like there is. And we've got sentiments. Right. I'm running out of spaces to put things. I'm like making a right mess today. So I think I'm going to start by adding a couple of these Christmas lights at the back, in the background.
Yes, I remember these. These are very cool.
And I'm going to have to use Natalie's super crazy technique of cutting a skinny foam pad.
Cut your skinny foam pads down. It works.
And this just shows the pure quality of them, doesn't it? That you can do this with them. Take the one that's on my sheet. Pop this on. Now I'm not going to be the most precise today because obviously we're in a little bit of a time constraint, so just put a little bit on, just enough so I know it's going to hold. Let's see if I can work this across.
Oh, that's going to look so good
from top to bottom there. Well, those colours do match perfectly, don't
they? It's literally perfection.
And then, so I know not to put a bit in the middle there now because we know that's going to sit over the top. So if I just put a bit on this edge and a bit on this edge. And I can pop that there and then find where it meets at the top. We've just got that little bit of thing. So that gives us a little bit of interest going on in the background.
So well already.
I'm going to look at the back. See, this is how I work at home because my thought process is everything. Everywhere, everything ends up in an absolute state.
Everything all
So
at once.
I'm going to mix in, because you said I could mix and match.
Yeah, go for it.
Some of this acetate. And again, I think doing things like this just shows. We always say it, don't we, when we've got them on the shows, oh, you can use this acetate with so much more. Yeah. But this is just a great example of how you actually can. So we're going to cut this to 5 inches, the same height as our little frame that we're making. And then because we brought that 10 inches in an inch on each side, we're going to take this to 8.
Okay.
And then that should help it stand up nice and straight and firm. She says. We'll just bob a little bit of tape on these.
So you're going to build the rest of it on the acetate?
I think so.
I really, really like that design. I think it looks so cool with the foliage coming down, but then there's lights hanging over it. It's like a Christmas advert.
Again, you could turn this easily then into a full diorama by just doing the same again that you've done for the front, folding it back a different way and adding that on top. You usually need to cut out like an aperture or something in the middle, but this is a great starting point if it's something you've not done before, just to get used to your dimensions and your measurements. So we'll bring that in, and then I'm just going to carefully take this up to one edge, line that up the best I can, and then the same with this one. And if our measurements are correct, this should make it start to sit now nice and square. Something like that. So we're going to get this like kind of box front on there. I need a little bit of a poking. Next. I need to use straps for these, don't I? So go back to our pad. I'll take another sheet of this because we do get multiples, and let's bring in this lovely foliage detail on the side. So again, we know this is a inch, so I've come 3 notches under. We'll do the same on the other side.
Still got all of that beautiful detail to be able to use on the rest of the page there as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's just so great, and Becca did it yesterday. It's so great to see products that aren't necessarily designed to go together be used to make absolutely stunning cards.
It is. And it just proves our point there, because we do, like I said before, we say it all the time. The mix and matchability of hunky-dory products, but these just absolutely go to show that we're not lying, that you can take things that you're just given and make them work, that you've had no control over. And that's it, the more and more boxes you buy, the more and more combinations and possibilities you're going to get.
There's so many people who've commented to say that they've got their boxes and they've ordered some more. I'm not surprised when you see what you're getting, when you get them home and see the quality of the products. It's also a great way to maybe buy bits and pieces that you want to then gift on to other friends too.
Yes.
Because you're getting them at such phenomenal discounted prices in your goodie boxes, and then you can re-gift them for Christmas. Or just gift in a goodie box. So many people have not been able to open their goodie boxes because it's been a Christmas present.
Yeah.
And they're waiting patiently for the next month now to be able to open that.
That just sounds like absolute torture to me.
I think, a lot of people, you very, very patient if that is you.
So we just pop that on there, and it covers up all our workings, and the same on the other side. And then I'm putting this bit off because I'm a little bit scared. I'm building my scene up. Right, what we're going to do. What have we got here? Should we do a Christmas tree? We need a Christmas tree. It's a Christmas scene,
needs
isn't
a Christmas tree.
Definitely need a Christmas tree. Go with this fence. Don't want to overcomplicate it too much. Maybe the fence going behind the Christmas tree. That's going to stand really nice along there. So I'll start with my. I don't. Stop overthinking it, Kat.
Put the Christmas tree over the fence.
Yeah.
And then you could always put your houses on the inside of the acetate with a little bit of foam pad.
That's what I was thinking.
The dimension you're going to get from that.
So I'm just going to pop this on, going across there. Then Christmas tree at the front. Maybe another one, just
there's just so much variety of like the sizes of the buildings and the Christmas trees and the sleighs. This is honestly such a fantastic collection for layering up all of those elements and building your scene cards.
there's just too much choice. This is the problem with it at the moment. I just can't decide which one I want to do next. Build up a couple of these Christmas trees. Sorry, you're going to tell me it's like 1:30 or something, aren't you?
Well, the clock in here hasn't gone back since the clock went back. So I did look at it before and go, oh my goodness, I've been here for ages.
Should maybe have a couple over this side. Is that what I should do?
Cute. Like a little first Christmas.
Well, looking at these two, I'm not quite sure it's the first Christmas.
Oh, I was going to, maybe a very special Christmas.
And like you said, if we get a couple of houses now. Oh no, I've just seen the dog. I'm going to have to put the dog on. Sorry.
Oh, that is the cutest thing.
So I'm going to have the doggy sat looking up at them there. Let's see if we've got a nice church or something we can pop in the background. And I think I'll double these foam pads up. Like Natalie said, just to give some extra depth. I'm going to cheat and just put an extra one across the middle in this occasion. And we'll just have that.
This looks so cute.
In over the background there. And let's make sure we find the most perfect sentiment. Come on.
So many to choose from on that sheet, isn't there?
Let's just go with Happy Christmas because that's got the lights on.
A4 sentiment sheet. There's loads of choices. You're probably going to be stuck with which one to use rather than you don't have one that's going to work.
Absolutely. Remember, this is just using one of the colourways in this collection as well. You can mix and match them up so beautifully.
This has come together so well. It looks absolutely awesome.
Da, da, da. There we go. I was panicking for a bit, but I think we got there.
Pauline's got a question. She says, what size envelope would you use for this? I'm thinking A5.
Yeah. Yeah, you would, because it does fold flat. You can see it folds flat. But yeah, you definitely get it in an 8x8. If you've got some 8x8s, you'll get it in there.
Awesome. Thank you, Kat. There's
You're
so much
welcome.
love for that card. Loads and loads of good, amazing comments coming through. Okay, before we go, Win It Weekly question. We are giving you a mega bundle worth £100. You need to answer the question, what is the largest object to ever be unboxed? Was it A, a caravan, B, a truck, or C, a plane? Like, share and comment for your chance to win that one. What do we have left to show you? We're going to be back tomorrow with a whole new range of Black Friday deals, savings up to 60%. Rebecca and Rachel are going to be with you from 10 a.m, so make sure you tune in for that one. And then tomorrow afternoon I'm going to be at Hobby Maker. It's very late in the day, so it's 4 and 6 p.m. tomorrow. We have a festive filled show. We're going to be having a look at our contemporary Christmas, and then at 6 p.m. we're going to be unboxing some more fantastic goodie boxes, so make sure you are tuned in to see what might possibly be inside those ones. Have a lovely rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you all again very soon.